Dazzle one-shot him, jump onto Wyvern, basically one-shot her as well, and call
the map.
Still lots of beautiful plays here, especially in this top lane where Morphling and Marcy, they are playing out of their mind to keep themselves both in terms of creep stat, ahead in terms of creep stat, and on enough resources so they're not killed. If you look at net worth, top 3 cores are on the side of TNC, and that is despite, White Chan almost dying in the mid lane.
But Krish dies, you know, there's a difference between almost dying and dying.
Bounty runes, so he's doing already fine. In the top lane, Dawnbreaker getting harassed, but it's not gonna lead to anything. And in the bottom lane, I hear Virtuous Curse.
Yep, Bok has been cursed, and when you are cursed, you usually die. Meanwhile, Mavis, you talked about the right now can farm so well. Bottom lane though, Solar Guardian coming over. Bok is looking dead yet again, but the blinding light not gonna be enough. They do manage to get the kill there, the slow down, but this hero, even when slowed, he's the fastest on the map. He turns around. Is that gonna be a heal? Yes it is. Go falling low, but he does have the Shallow Grave slowing down Krish. The poison touch is so strong, and the Celestial Hammer should bring him down. He turns around, but there's the Shallow Grave, and Dawnbreaker, she doesn't want to go to the other world just yet. It is not your decision. Runs towards the mid lane, and hello Winter Wyvern, I just killed one. Come back there, you will not go through our Fiend's Gate. Our demon will come through and get a double kill. Well, he has so much HP. Meanwhile, mid lane, Christian a little bit of trouble. They dispose of him in the back, but it's not gonna be enough to save him. Carlo now goes towards the Dawnbreaker, but Dawnbreaker doesn't care. Your ulti will not kill me. You are gonna be the one that dies. Actually, no, Carlo is alive, but the mana burn from the side. Dockers has come over to actually in the bottom lane.
But there is a rotation coming out. Mavis, he's here all alone. I think he might be going down. The Witchblade is working, and Chronosphere comes out, and his Chronosphere on Morphling as well, percentage damage, but he managed to get his strengths morph out.
Yep, the Chrono in the end will just kill the Marcy, but they go for the Morphling. He doesn't have the Lincoln Sphere. That does connect, but he did get the Morph off, so it's not gonna matter. Krish, though, has been slowed down. He's trying to get himself away. Will be successful at doing so. And
no burst. Their biggest burst damage is Splinter Blast, but they will go for Carlo in the mid lane, and I think Shadow Shaman is dead.
For him, they have the damage. The Coddle will come over. There is nothing he can do to help, though. Dockers in the end, she wasn't that big on playing in a team. Bok has been stunned. Now let's see if they have enough damage. He uses the Pit of Malice, has the Fiend's Gate if he wants to live. He has been stunned. Bok, though, will get the extra movement speed there from the rebound, but this is going to be enough to live. They moved away the Dawnbreaker, and now from Mavis. It's not going to be enough in the attacks with the Solar Guardian. They're trying to save the Dazzle. Will be successful doing so, and the Shadow Shaman will fall. Shadow Shaman against the Shadow Priest. The Shadow Shaman wins, and the Shadow Priest, though, will die as well. Everything shadowy will die because there's so much light here. They illuminate the Solar Guardian, everything, and now Fonty comes over. There is a Spirit Vessel on him. Fonty needs to be a little bit careful how he approaches the fight. No, you should be careful, Coddle. I'll take you down from the camel, and that's a very big animal, so it's gonna be a very hard fall. Now Asta turns into a Winter Wyvern. He's gonna attack from afar. White Chen does have the Cold Embrace. Is it gonna be enough to survive? Probably not. With the demon coming from the gate, he will come out and they will finish him off. Kinda reminds you of Oblivion. Bok tries to get himself out. Not gonna be happening. Asta without the mana does have the Lincoln Sphere and morphing into strength. He can stand his ground and fight, but the question is for how long. Gonna have the mana for the waveform. Gets to the high ground, but the Celestial Hammer will follow him. The slows are there. He needs help. There's the rebound. Is it gonna be enough? He gets the sidekick, but he cannot attack. Turns around with the adaptive strike. Get away from me. He gets himself away. The poison touch is still slowing him, but not any longer. The Celestial Hammer not going to be connecting. He's morphing, and now here comes the shackles of the Dawnbreaker. Krish is back to the world of the living. Carlo get healed. No, it's not going to be there in time. And the Dawnbreaker finally dies. Asta will get his revenge. You don't need to use the Shallow Grave. I have one waiting for.
Do anything with it. They started it exactly like this, with Carapace into Impale. Now Fonte's thinking about maybe going for Chronosphere, but Carlo is in a really great place. Is he going to follow up? Thinking about it, actually.
White Chen coming from the side. He's gonna use the Winter's Curse. Going for the Marcy. Mavis will die, even though there was no one else to get caught inside of it. And the Solar Guardian, Carlo, is using those shackles, but he's gonna be the one getting caught. Bok in some trouble as well. They don't have the Witchblade just yet. Finally, he can get one hit off White Chen if he can. But look at Dockers. He is chasing. He's gonna wait inside of the Illuminate. Stunning Krish. They need help. He needs help. But look at that movement speed. Just goes to the side, even though he's a little piggy. He's a fast piggy at that. Marcy buyback wants to fight, but Krish will die. to all of the overtime damage. Mavis turns around to fight, but there's gonna be a spike airpace again. Asta comes over. I need to save my team, and he'll not be doing anything like that because his team is dying. Bok now is being surrounded as well. He's gonna be going for the Faceless Void. Does he have the Road of Athos? Not just yet. And the Faceless Void, time walks away. He's gonna turn back time and go.
Well as Morphling, but the problem is their supports are kind of underfarmed. Marcy is fallen by the wayside, and we talked about how in this particular game Marcy can actually do some cool plays with Etherlands. If she gets Etherlands and one of the cast range items, she can actually like grab people out of the chronosphere, and I think her itemization is really important. Now in the top lane, Bok will finally go down. Finally, they will have enough damage on the side.
And he turns around on Bok, gets the stun. Actually, not that great of an info because Weichen gets caught, but here comes Fonty with the Chrono. Morphling didn't get the Morph off, he's just gonna die. And Marcy jumps into the Chrono, says, kill me as well. I don't deserve to live without my core. Bok, though, he's still alive. And the Grave onto the Dawnbreaker. She will not die either. Everyone Gorilla is alive.
First Nick's Assassin pick was way too good, and look at him once again setting up a kill for his team and will be successful in doing so. Marcy jumping in into 3 people, gets stunned immediately and will go down most likely as well. So heals are coming out. BKB from Dawnbreaker, and Mavis will not be able to disengage. Nice usage of the shard on Faceless Void, and Bok coming here. He wants to do something. Will he be able to take Dawnbreaker? Yeah, I think that's the only kill they will be able to get back.
But the Shallow Grave is still going strong, but it is gonna expire at some point, so the Dawnbreaker is fine right now. Is gonna be bottling it. To be honest, he's already pretty fast. They found a Dazzle, no Force Staff on him, no Aeon Disc just yet. He's very close to buying the full thing, and he gets the Grave off. It's gonna be very hard to finish him off, trying to heal himself up, but the Spirit's Vessel will be there, not allowing him to get it back up to full. And
But that was the problem with the draft I highlighted previously, right? They can take fights, but how do they take objective after the Doctor's jumping in?
He jumped in, and the Solar Guardian will be there with a beautiful Starbreaker. Asta turns into Winter Wyvern yet again, and he is up there. He is between the Roche, on top of his cave. He's trying to do the damage, but he will be coming down below very soon. Gets her into Piggy. A few bashes could take his life. He's trying to waveform away. Should be successful. The BKB from the Void. The bashes! The bashes again and again and again. A normal person wouldn't even try to hit water, but the Faceless Void, he knows what's up. They found the Keeper Light as well. He's being slowed down. He does have a BKB. Is it going to be enough to survive? He uses it. Uses the Solar Bind onto Winter Wyvern, and he still goes down. There is not a sun in the world that can stop Weichen from... You get out in time. Mavis in such a good position to break it. He will break it, but still will die either way. Throws the Winter Wyvern behind him, but immediately he finds the full force of Gorilla. Here...
He has 3 kind of major items, and none of them are aggressive or damage dealing, except for maybe Manta style, and even that is questionable in the mid lane. In the meantime, they go in for Carlo, and Carlo is pretty much getting solo killed by Dawnbreaker, or not. He will be able to disengage.
The Nyx is dead though. That is a big part of the fight. They caught the Dawnbreaker as well. Does have the Starbreaker. There's the Chrono. Gonna be on 2. These supports are looking very much dead, but can they do anything more? Morph turns into the Void and just jumps in. This is exactly where we wanted you. He goes to the side and he'll be able to get himself out very, very quickly. TNC has to run away. They have the time dilation on them, and Krish inside of the Winter's Curse. What is happening? My creeps are attacking me. Why are they attacking me? They should be on my side, but they are not. The Winter Wyvern just shows its beauty and shows these creeps on which side they should be fighting. The winning side, that is the side of Gorilla. But in the end,
things that changes the game, right? Instead with this Blink Dagger, or maybe they get a kill on Dawnbreakers. That would be a nice kill.
It's gonna be a kill for sure. They finish her off, but in response, they're gonna be losing a tier 2. Finally, they use a glyph. Are there any TPs coming through? Dockers? He used the Spike Airpace. Do they see him? Where are the dust? There they are. Dockers is dead. He gets pulled back without the Spike Airpace. He's just dead in a second. Those are 2 heroes gone. Weichen, if he gets caught as well, this could be the beginning of the comeback of TNC, the one that they were looking for the entirety of this game. But Weichen, with the Aghanim Scepter and the Boots of Travel, he's just way too fast to be caught by anything that TNC have. Actually, they see him. They see Weichen. Hello, Weichen, and goodbye. No buyback from the from the Dawnbreaker, which means that there is no Solar Guardian to save him, and one by one, Gorilla are coming over. They think they're strong, but Ape, strong, together, not alone, and that is so wrong from the side of Gorilla to give away 3 kills, and their lead has been significantly reduced. Let's see what TNC does with this.
Cool item, and I don't feel like he needs it, but in the mid lane, Dockers once again setting up for this Krish kill, and they will also get Marcy on top of it, as well as Carlo. 3 supports, well, 2 supports in the mid, dead
Asta top.
instantly.
And that's the top. Here's the Chrono. Here's the Solar Guardian. This river, this wave, it's gonna be very dry very soon. He actually uses the BKB, goes with the waveform, and blink out, TP out. Is he really out of this one? The bash, he doesn't even get the hit out. That's what the blink dagger is for. The smoke from Gorilla as well. Bok is gonna be the first one that is found. He's the best possible hero. Dockers goes into the backlines, finds the Marcy. That is not a great jump. This fight is all around the place, but they found the Winter Wyvern. Carlo is gonna get the shackles on him. Is there any follow-up there though? They get the dispose as well, but the Solar Guardian will keep White alive. They've already lost their supposed. Chris trying to get himself away. He's very fast. Run like the wind. Use your camel, but this is not a desert, my friend. This is very nice. Wingspan. Dockers now sees the Throsh is half HP, even lower than that. They're gonna know that something is up. Rose dropping low, dropping low, dropping lower. Chrono up in 20 seconds. Gorilla, they want to delay this, but they don't have to. Dockers comes over. Asta jumps into the fray of them all, and Fonty goes in and snatches the Roche. That is just what has happened. Now they get the ulti onto the Marcy, but she's not really going to be taking that much damage. Morphling has been silenced. Bash him until death. Asta goes to the high ground there, trying to do something, but he will not move an inch. He turns into the Faceless Void, uses the time dilation, the stuns. Everything is being used by Asta just to survive, and nothing to deal about the Aeon Disc. I think you go for a refresher here, and okay, you can have 10 refreshers if the Dawnbreaker is not gonna find him, but the rest of his team, can they be so lucky? Bok, he has the BKB, that's just gonna prevent some damage. At some point you will die, Bok. It is inevitable. The only thing that you can control is how long you will stay alive.
Oh, Morphling, he's in a bad position, getting pulled out by Mavis. A nice play by him right now, and now Asta turning into Nyx, going on to the next kill. He will get it.
Krish though in some trouble. He'll get himself out with the BKB, and with Fonty being there, you don't
that scary in a really long time. Mavis though, he finds Dockers, or Dockers finds Mavis. Okay, it was the latter.
Yeah, she does get himself away for a second, but still not gonna be enough. Look at the damage from the Dawnbreaker. It is just insane. This hero strikes way too much. He doesn't even Asta, he gets stunned by the Nyx Assassin. The Nyx Assassin gets the spot onto the high ground, but the Marcy is already there. She turns around, unleashes her potential, and her potential is gonna be wasted on a nicely. Now they found the Shadow Shaman. The Aeon Disc is there. He does get his Hex off, but with the Solar Guardian, he will not get himself out. The Solar Guardian does that.
He can jump in, initiate onto anybody, and he doesn't care about anything. Oh, initiation onto Bok, he's been saved, and Dawnbreaker goes in.
Yep, but they are gonna go with the Winter's Curse. They catch the Keeper of the Light as well. He has a BKB, but there's gonna be a Chrono. They have one more. Don't think I have stopped time. Only once. I control the time itself. If I did it once, I can do it again. But he's not even using the refresher now. Fonty uses the refresher. There it is, a 3-man Chrono. The Dawnbreaker lifted up her hammer, and he says, don't kill them like that. We know how hard you can swing that thing. Now Asta in some trouble. He's gonna have to wait from getting himself out. That's a triple kill for White-Chan. Get out of your base if you dare. The Jackie Chan, actually Bruce Lee says be like water. Well, Asta, he is literally water, and it's not working out. He's still being destroyed. You're gonna be needing to know some martial arts as well, it seems. And 40,000 gold lead. Gorilla, have they done it? Have they extended this best of 5 grand finals?
I'm almost certain they did. I don't see a way out. Asta is the only threatening hero on the side of TNC alive, and even he is kind of meh at this point. He bought a Dagon for a second, but immediately sold it because he understands this game. It's gonna be hard to do anything in it. I see a Hex on the Nyx, but no follow-up. White-Chan going forward and getting a kill on Krish, trying to get a kill on Krish. Asta finally turning into this Survivor. He wanted to turn into for the whole game, but it's not working out for him. He's trying to play around his throne, trying to survive by staying outside of range of Faceless Void, and he does survive, and he can run, but buildings do not run.
building Scantron. We knew in Warcraft, if you were playing Night Elves, they could get up and go away, but these ones, they don't have that option. They're just staying there and taking it like man. A beautiful stun from the Nyx Assassin as well. This Morphling is morphing into agility. He just wants to die faster. He doesn't want this agony to continue. He has lost his support, but they're not calling GG. We will fight until the end. No problem. We will bring the end right now. You want us to kill you or your throne? We can do either. And finally TNC will raise the white flag. They will GG out and say this game is yours with a 50k gold lead. Gorilla will stay in the grand final.